Welcome to Sport Fishing Magazine's Boat Tour videos. I'm your host, Dean Travis Clark, the executive editor of Sport Fishing Magazine, and I'm aboard Boston Whaler's most innovative boat ever since hull number 1 back in the 50s. Come on aboard this 370 Outrage. Let me give you the quick tour. There's an awful lot to see, and then we'll take it for a sea trial. We'll start in the bow here. This is an insert. There's a cushion on it, and this table makes for a great place for a picnic, lunch, or dinner, and it's electric. Goes up and down at the touch of a button. And of course, with the beautiful electric teak table down and the cushions off, this makes for a big casting area, and there's storage underneath everything. Now, check this out. Beautiful big sun pad, drink holders, center console. It's a great place to sit here and bake in the sun, right? But watch this. Just like the trunk of your car, this storage area is awesome. Fit in tanks, rods, buckets, coolers, and it has great new little latches instead of snaps. Closes like a dream. Let's move back. There are rod holders and little storage nooks and crannies everywhere you look on this boat. They're way too numerous to mention, so let's just dwell on some of the really innovative features. This whole helm area is incredibly feature heavy. For example, you have space on the dash for two 14-inch widescreen Raymarine C-Series displays, tilt steering wheel, and the Lumar bow thruster, and I'll show you later some of the incredible things you can do with that. Now, this is a big boat with big parts. People who aren't my size might have a little difficulty seeing over the dashboard and so on, but Boston Whaler takes that into account. You'll notice that there are two footwells here. The ergonomics are very adjustable. If you want to stand and drive, Boston Whaler gives the shorter members of our community a platform to stand on. Let me show you some of the features of this massive hardtop. Of course, you have your electronics box, but you also have LED lights, two color, red and white. And on the front, you have brand new, recently engineered, flush-mounted 2-mile LED running lights. At the touch of a button, this electric sunshade extends all the way out to the end of the cockpit. But it still gives you plenty of room to move fore and aft on either side if you're fishing. Very trick. Now, let me show you something else on the back side of this. Everything you could ever want, right down to the grill for your fresh fish. Leader dispensers, a big lighted bait well that's pressurized, sink, waste basket, drawers, and Boston Whaler gives you these bags for your rigs, and they can fit right up here so that you can take what you want, bring it out, use it, and then stow it away when you don't need it anymore. As you'd expect on any fishing boat, Boston Whaler supplies you with massive fish boxes, and in this particular boat, they've also installed some really nice cold plates. You don't even have to put ice in with your fish anymore. Here's another great innovation. Attached to this beautiful new heavy-duty hardware is a dive and boarding door. If you come up to a low dock, port side 2, your guests can just gently step aboard. Never have to worry about climbing down from the gunnel. Boston Whaler's goal down here in the cabin was to make much more than just a head under a console. You'll find really nice wood finishes, a flexi-teak flooring, lots of nice touches that give you that comfortable, luxurious ambiance, but yet totally easy to maintain. So that's just a few of the many incredible innovations on this new Boston Whaler 370 Outrage. So why don't you come aboard, I'll crank up these 300 Mercury Verados, and we'll run down the inlet, and you can see for yourself just how well this boat runs. Boston Whaler's new 370 Outrage is the first hull, and the engineering department is still tweaking things with props and engine height and so on. Suffice it to say that the top end is going to be in excess of 50 miles an hour. We had a very comfortable cruising speed at 4,500 RPM, running exactly 35 miles an hour and burning under 50 gallons per hour.